Alright guys, today we are talking about modeling with quadratic functions. So we're going to be given some information and see if we can work through to find out what equation these values came from. So kind of working backward, solving a puzzle here. So given that we have the vertex and one other point, first off we want to write vertex form. We want to insert the vertex into our H and K, and then insert the random point into x, y. We need to solve for a and write the final equation. So first step, write in vertex form. Y equals a, parentheses x minus h, quantity squared, plus k. That's our vertex form. So now we know our vertex is h and k, and this point is going to be our x and y value. So we're just going to plug in the pieces. So y is -1. We don't know a. X is 1. We subtract a -2. So 1 minus a -2, you could go ahead and rewrite as 1 plus 2. And then we add our k value, which is 1. From there, it's pretty simple algebra. So -1 is equal to a times 3 squared plus 1. You can go ahead and subtract 1 from both sides. So we get -2 is equal to 9a. We want to divide by 9 on both sides. So a is equal to -2 over 9. All right, but then we have to go back and write it in vertex form. So we need to use our h and k value, and we need to use our a value that we just found to write in final vertex form. So y equals, a is -2 over 9. We have x minus a -2, or x plus 2, quantity squared, plus 1. And that's our vertex form. All right, if we're given x-intercepts and another point, we can use intercept form to help us. So our intercepts are ones that are x value and then 0 for y. So those are our p and q, and it doesn't matter which one you call p and which one you call q. And then our other point would be our x and our y. So our intercept form, remember, looks like y equals a, and then we have x minus p and x minus q. Once again, we don't know that a value, so we need to find it. So I'm going to put in -6 for y. We need a. X is 2. We'll call 1p, so 2 minus 1, and then x is 2 again, minus our q value of 4. We could have switched those, no big deal. So then we have -6 is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1, and then 2 minus 4 is -2. So we have -6 is equal to -2a, divide by -2, and a is equal to +3. Once again, we have to go write it. So y equals 3, and then we leave our x minus 1 and x minus 4. And that's it for writing in intercept form. Okay, a couple different ways. If you're given any 3 points, we're going to use standard form here. It says substitute the 3 points to form a system of 3 equations. Solve for a, b, and c using linear combination, matrices, or quadratic regression. So the first way we're going to look at is by using matrices. We choose any 3 points, and then we're going to plug in to y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. This time we don't know what a, b, or c is, but each of these will be x and y. You can choose any points. I'm going to choose the first 3. So if you choose something different, your values will be different when you plug them in. So when I plug it in, I get 47 is equal to a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. Then I get 39 is equal to a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. And I get 26 is equal to a times 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c. So I'm going to go ahead and simplify all of those. So I get 47 is equal to a plus b plus c. I get 39 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus 1c, or just c. And I get 26 is equal to 9a plus 3b plus c. So when I plug that in, I'm going to use 1, 1, 1 as my top row of A, B, C, and then I have 4, then 2, then 1, and then I have 9, then 3, then 1. I multiply that by A, B, C, and my answer that I get was 47, 39, and 26. So now let's see what happens when we plug that into the calculator. Okay, so I just plugged into the calculator. Hopefully you paused to do that as well, and I got A, B, C to be negative 2.5, negative 0.5, and 50. So since that's my A, B, and C value, I'm going back up to this original equation, and I'm writing y equals negative 2.5 x squared minus 0.5 x plus 50. And that's what I get for my equation using those three values. If you picked a different set of three values, you would get something different. For the last one, we are going to do this together on Graphing Calculator. We're going to plot using quadratic regression and use all of the data points. So we will talk about this in class. If you have any questions, feel free to come see me. Have a great day.